Well, tonight you were sharp. What was the difference?
I don't know. I think the first inning I came out and kind of established command in the zone and everything. I think the umpire was helped a little bit on some lower pitches, and then he shrunk back up in the later innings. But for the most part, I would say the only difference was my command of more than just one pitch.
What pitch was working for you the best tonight?
Probably my fastball. I threw a lot of fastballs, but I think I threw some curveballs and two seams just enough to keep them off balance so they couldn't just sit fastball, whereas my other two outings I wasn't consistent enough with those and they could kind of just sit fastball.
Do you approach a game against an aggressive team like Virginia Tech, and let's face it, they have a lot of good hitters in their lineup, do you approach it any differently with them than you do anybody else?
No, I think instead of attempting to pitch to their weakness, you just go more with my strengths, and if they happen to beat me at what I do best, then so be it. But I think every game I'm just going to come out and attack, and then just kind of let the chips go where they may.
You're cruising along through 8 2/3, and then you give up 2 consecutive hits in the ninth. Chuck Ristano, the pitching coach, who has great respect for you, comes out to the mound. What was that conversation like?
Well, he said,
at least what you can say on the air.
Right. He just wanted to know what was left in the tank, and he said, if I say, I'm not good to go, he's going to go to the pen. But he truly wanted me to say that I was good to go, and they were going to have to take the ball from me. There was no way that I was going to say that I couldn't get that guy, and I think that the entire game, the lefty that was up, he was struggled with fastballs all day, so it wasn't like something where we had to be careful and kind of dump some off speed in and kind of hope for that. It was just kind of go right after him.
Talk about the performance of your buddy Trey Mancini tonight, coming back from that shoulder injury and giving the 2 big hits of the game.
That was awesome. I think when he's in the lineup, like last night, obviously we came back without him, but when he's in the lineup, it's just everything is so much stronger, and he just did a great job just taking what they give him. I think it was a curveball he hit out today, so just taking what they came with and let the game come to him and just doing what he can.
You're a throwback player. You look like you're from the 1860s, but it was 1960 that Notre Dame last started a season this well. They were 9-0 that year, 8-1. What's the attitude and confidence level of this team right now?
Obviously, spirits are high. Everything's going great. I think we just have to continue to stay within ourselves. We can't start thinking, now we're 9-1. We can just roll out here and beat everybody, and that's just not how it is. We have to come to the field every day, ready to go, and I think that this team is going to be able to do that. I don't think we're going to get too big on ourselves. I think we'll be able to stay within ourselves and just do the consistent job that we've been doing so far.
I know you're not one of the captains, but how do you see your leadership role on this team this year?
I don't know. I just try to. I'm not a very vocal guy when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just kind of go out there and kind of do it with my actions, and I think I did a pretty good job of that today. So, I think one of the biggest things is we got a lot of young arms. So I think, one of the best things I can do leadership-wise is like last week I kind of got hit around a little bit. Didn't have my best stuff, but I just kind of battled through it and just kind of let those guys see that play out. Just kind of being able to come through without your best stuff.
Post-game shout-out time, and who's listening back in Highland, Indiana, or maybe in South Bend, wherever you want to give the post-game shout-out, you've got the liberty to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for Ristano to flash the fingers to you. Who do you give the post-game shout-out to?
Well, obviously, first and foremost, my parents and my grandparents, they're always listening. Mr. Franchetti back in Highland, he always wants a shout-out, so I'll give it to him right there. I don't know if anybody else is listening. The Deneen family sometimes chimes in, give them a shout-out. But, I just appreciate all the support. Hope I don't upset anybody by not giving them one.
Well, just pitch well the next time, and maybe you'll get a chance to give another post-game shout-out. Adam Norton with a terrific job tonight. A complete game, 4-hit shutout. As the Irish defeat the Hokies of Virginia Tech by a count of 3-0. They'll go after the sweep tomorrow as they take on the Rhode Island Rams, 11 a.m. on UND.com and Harvest 103.1. Our thanks to